it all goes smooth. I found a video on the internet that shows one of the most notorious scammers in Nigeria's what he sold to people, what he gave people to make them think that this was a good investment opportunity. And I found a video of this lady who's called LC Queen, and she explains how much money people were potentially going to make if they invested in this scammer's opportunity of a lifetime. Now, what I would like to do is I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I've discovered over the last couple of days. Now, I did a video last night, and we announced to this guy that we were going to do a video, basically to sort of start doing a series of videos exposing this guy as a scammer because of his fraudulent activities. And I was amazed that he actually hijacked our Zoom meeting with a whole lot of disgusting people. And I've actually managed to record the session that he did. And I'd like to show you guys what he actually did. Now, I can't show you all of the videos, and I'll explain why in a second. Now, if you are watching on my YouTube channel, I'm actually learnt how to broadcast on Twitch, Kick. I don't even know what Kick is, but I think it's more for gamers. We're also live on Facebook Live, and we're also on Twitter, well, X, as Elon Musk likes to call it now, and also obviously on YouTube. And the exciting thing about this is you can chat on any of those platforms, and the chat box to my over there will show the messages in there. And I've got some other technology. Now, I'm not really 100% sure that it's going to be streaming nicely. I had some kind person actually give me a few tips on how many frame rates I should be doing when I'm recording. So I've set up the camera. Now, tomorrow morning, I'm doing a really important podcast with a lady who is an ex-Jehovah's Witness. Now, I'm an ex-Jehovah's Witness as well. And people often ask me, why do you do these videos exposing these people? Aren't you scared that they're going to go after you? And I go, no, I'm not. And people say, oh, I would be. And I go, well, I was brought up in a religious cult. And I had 2 people in my family die by suicide because they couldn't live up to the expectations of religious cults, the religious cult that I was part of. And the sad thing about that was I see a real parallel with people who are scamming other people. Now, this Nigerian that I'm about to show you is notorious, and he's getting away with it, and he thinks he's smart ass, and he's flaunting things that he's doing that I'm going to show you. So when I did this live last night, we had about 12 people in a Zoom meeting, and they wanted to share their story with me. When we opened the Zoom meeting, because I'd broadcasted the address, this guy had his cloonies go in there and they did disgusting things. So the first thing they did is they had a guy, they had pornography, and it was the worst pornography you could ever find. They had a guy eating shit out of a toilet. They had a guy that blew his head off, all on camera, and they just bombarded us with these things. So then they had some freaky lady talking, and we were trying to figure out how to handle Zoom. I'm not a, but obviously if this guy wasn't a dirty, disgusting bottom feeder of a lowlife of a scammer, he would have actually, come to the meeting like I invited him rather than send a whole lot of notorious people along. So I was disgusted. But I'm not going to show you the porn or the guy eating the shit out of the toilet, or I'm going to show you the guy putting things in his orifice that no one else should put things up there. But I'm going to show you, what we had to endure, why this guy was trying to stop us exposing him. And then I'm going to show you this guy's home that he's building. I'm going to show you the buildings and things he's doing with the money he's scammed of people. Now, the ironic thing about that, he claims that he's going to put together a shopping mall and people can go in there and use the tokens that are worth shit to buy his products. And that's how he's justifying buying all this merchandise. We've also found out that he's in bed with a lot of the police because no doubt he's got money. And he's paying them off and he's getting away with it. So we can expose him online. I want to actually find out everything about the guy. That's my wee project. Let's put it that way. So let's go and let's just have a look at some of this.
Danny, do we know how to?
No.
They are. You know they are, Godwin.
John White.
Godwin, please take screenshots. Take screenshots
So you can see them coming into the Zoom room and they'll just bombard us, but you see what they get away with. Now, we managed to stop them playing their video, so then they just draw it all over the screen. But excuse the language.
Of who they are so we can report them.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter.
I can't really even, I can't identify the exact person that did that video.
George is
looking at.
George is our hacker, and
but I just want everybody to know that this is not coming.
And we got somebody else in the waiting room called Bolty. I think that's another person.
Oh, don't let anyone.
Yeah, no, I'm not letting him. I'm not letting anyone until we get this cleared up. Right?
Who let anyone in anyway?
Out of here.
Don't let anyone in anyway. That was our problem.
Why don't we just do a roll call, y'all?
Why don't we just
Everybody doesn't have to take the time to introduce themselves, but at least turn your screen on and off and identify whether you're here to do a talk with everybody collectively or not.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Or could we do this? Could we mute everyone, turn everyone's camera off, and then everybody who speaks one by one, they come forward.
Fell down the stairs
and speak.
So the one that said they fell down the stairs is one of the scammer that's still in the room. I think we figured it out at the end. It was a bit of fun. I mean, I'm a hardened criminal. No, I'm not. But I've seen it all before. But the point is that this guy obviously doesn't want us doing videos about him. But now I'm going to make you my project mate. So let's get into it. I haven't told you who the scammer is yet, have I? But you'll figure it out as we go. So we're just going to have a wee more look at this just to see what extent they went to try to stop.
I think that would be better. That would be better if we turn the camera off. Then we.
It's quite amazing. It's amazing they're doing it.
There won't be any room for this video.
Yeah. George, just a minute.
That's the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger.
Yeah, that's me, and that is Mary. Cock Life. That's me, mate. That one there. George, do you know how to control this?
He looks like Mr. Tumble.
That's good, mate.
Sorry, who are you? Can we get?
How do you turn off the
Help your day today.
host only? Oh, I see. That's easy. That's good for you, mate. I hope you're having a good old time. Host only. And they'll just bombard in the room. Well, it makes me want to be more determined to do what I do, you know.
I think I kicked them out.
Danny, you're on mute if you're trying to talk to us.
Ah, right. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We're trying to talk to you. George, you can control this, eh?
Yeah, I'm watching them all try to get back in.
Yeah. How do you
anyone?
How do you stop the
anyone unless I know who they are?
Yeah, don't worry about that. How do you stop the whiteboard drawing all over your screen? How do you support? This is quite fun, isn't it?
Why don't we just take all the? I guess it would be better with the photos of them.
We do it. We do it. We are Satoshi. We basically their phone. We don't actually do it to We Are Satoshi. Well, one of us does get in there, and we can do this sort of stuff because we learned how to do it. But I've never had it happen to myself, so it was quite funny. I actually took it as a compliment, the fact that they were trying to stop us broadcasting this meeting in, and it makes it hard to stop them. Is that right, George?
Yeah.
I got the username.
Danny, someone's given us a hint here. Let me read it to you.
Yep.
Sign into the Zoom web portal.
Yep.
Click account management.
All right.
And account settings.
All right. Wait me to catch up. That's what it should be. So what we'll do, I'll just fast forward a bit, but you get the idea. They caused a bit of disruption here. They got to the point where I couldn't actually see the screen to click on any of the buttons, and I thought this is hopeless. And it just kept going. But we finished up getting it all back to look at this. I mean, this is just terrible. So this is the disruption they caused, and then we cleaned up the act. And then what we did is so that's enough of that video. You get the idea. So then what we did is we went to, that's his house he's building. And then I thought, well, I know what we'll do. We'll reward, hey, g'day, what's up? Nice to have you in here. I'm just trying to figure out where that message come from Twitch. Hello. I'm just trying some new streaming software, so hopefully we're broadcasting nicely. But if you go to my YouTube channel and you click on lives, you'll see the stream that we did. So we reset everything, got our composure back, and then we started doing a video, and it's going quite well. Now, I got some advice from someone. I'm going to tell you an interesting story. My life is, I got a guy from America
There was still
tried to sue me for $3.8 million for defamation, and I got the best defamation lawyers in New Zealand to defend me, and he had to basically pay my legal fees of $27,500. So that was really cool. So what I'm saying is, these guys do try to come after you in many which way or forms. We, rather than, letting them get the better of us, we reset the meeting. Everyone was held up for about an hour, and then we broadcasted the meeting, and people got to speak about their experience with the guy. This guy here actually is the most notorious scammer in Nigeria. He's got people with influence and looking after him. And after this meeting, I said, look, let's go and find his family. Let's go find everything that we can about this guy, and let's thoroughly expose them, and also their home address and the like. So that's why, if you want to go watch that, their first series of a video, that's where you'll find it, under the lives. Anyway, so something interesting happened today, because I thought, well, there's other people out there that bust these scams. So I thought I'd reach out to one of my colleagues. Now, 2 years ago, I watched a video of a guy called Spencer, and it was about warning people about a Ponzi scheme called Cash FX. And I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but when you come down here, I haven't actually got the video. I decided to reach out to Spencer, and Spencer gave me some tips. I asked him to go after, if he could help me go after, what's his name? Jesam, whatever his name. I'm going to call him Jesam. Jesam is his new name, Jesam. And he just basically gave me some point, and he said, look, he hasn't got a big enough name for him to go after. This guy, 161K on the views. 34,000 people have viewed this video. 440, he's got over 500,000 subscribers. So I've asked him to reach out, to give me his details and stay in contact with him, but it's really nice. And the other one is CoffeeZilla. Now, when I was getting sued for $3.8 million, I said to CoffeeZilla, I've got this guy after me. He actually gave me his phone number, and we talked for half an hour. These guys are really good. They're part of my network. And if you watch these other scammer networks, they have a network around them. I have a network around me. So if it gets serious, I could always go back to CoffeeZilla, and I already have reached out to Spencer, and I said, hey, how about, collaborating with me? But they gave me some advice on how to actually run my YouTube channel a little bit better to get more viewers, and that's what I'm after at the moment. So I really do appreciate if you did subscribe, and also people who shout me a cup of coffee. Makes it all worthwhile. I'm trying to do this as a full-time job. So as you can see here, I actually did, I think I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shorts about Jesam yesterday. And if you want to go have a listen to those, do so. But this is the house that he's actually building at the moment with the money he's collected from scammers. And that's a pretty substantial house to have in Nigeria. I want to know the address of that house. And also other things I want to do is, let's have a look at his Facebook. We're just going to have a wee look through some of his stuff. So this is what I'm trying to do. I want to build up a database of him. Oh, this isn't saving. This is a pain in the bum. I found his LinkedIn, and now it's not saving it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll get that information back. I think it works the way you want it to when you're live. What have we got here? Let's click back on that. And last night we had a brief look through this, so feel free to join us. And you'll get the idea of who he is and what he's all about. But if you recognize any of these people, you can go to dehek.com. My website will pop up about now. You can go to the contact us page, and you can submit information anonymously, which is be really cool if you did. So we want to go to post. Where is it? Post. Where's this? Oh, photos. Sorry, guys. No good at this game. And I have actually got a video, which I might be able to play here. 28th of October. When did they do that one? Oh, it's Reels. He's trying to sell his t-shirts. This guy loves himself. He's even got a friggin' pillow. Would you believe? I'm not probably going to open those, but I just want you to get the idea. So this is the, what he's doing here is obviously he's got t-shirts. is speaking. I don't know. He's on a Zoom meeting. But these are the buildings that he's building at the moment with scammer money. It looks like a bar or a nightclub. And what he's claiming people do is they'll be able to go in there and use the tokens that they've bought to purchase items to make them even richer. Clever idea, really. But stupid idea if you want my opinion. But, he's got photos, like he's got photos here with a couple of guys holding AK-47. Hey, do you know why they're called AK-47s? Because they were built in 1947. I used to be a target shooter. I knew all that stuff. I don't know who that lady is, but hey, any of these people that you know on his Facebook page, by all means, that's his children. If it is his children, I don't know if it is, but let's confirm that. That'd be good to know. And what is he doing? I don't know what all these screenshots are all about, but they're not really interesting. He loves his cars. He's got Mercedes cars. I mean, he loves spending the money and flaunting it as well, which is quite a hard case. I don't know if that's what you do when you get real rich, is you start showing off how much money you've stolen from people. If we get this guy, we want to know his travel plans. I want to know everything about him. I don't know what the hell is going on with this one. There is a real funny one coming up if we can find it. But is this his family? Is this his wife? Is this his kids? Is that who he is? Let's name and shame this guy. Let's make him worried about when he walks into a shop that somebody's going to do something to injure him or his family. Yeah, and then we'll have a look at a video which it's got, but it looks like he's taking the posse for a flight in an airplane. He's got a dog. You might be able to throw some meat over the fence for the doggy to eat. You know what I'm saying? Don't take matters into your own hands. No, leave it to the professionals. But sometimes people ask me, well, why don't we do a lawsuit? Why don't we get these guys arrested? And I go, well, I don't believe that the authorities are acting fast enough. He's obviously already in bed with the police and the authorities. So, there's somebody out there that's probably put a lot of money in to his investment scheme and lost a whole lot. I mean, if you listen to the propaganda that's out there, theoretically his decentralized blockchain's not even plugged into Binance. I did find a few other videos about him on the internet, and they were claiming that Binance doesn't even know he exists. So it's just all bullshit, really, isn't it? But there's his family. I presume that's his family. I'm only assuming. We've got somebody in the chat. Don't buy the AAS tokens. He's just raising money for himself. Too right he is. So thank you for that comment. And that yes, Jess Scam, I'm going to call him, certainly it's a self-emitting scammer. So he's quite happy. The thing is, he's so smirky about what he's doing, literally because he's getting away with it. Now, if you start flying around the world, mate, we're probably going to have, now what sort of gumpy would have a pillow with his name on it? He's got a picture of himself on a pillow. He's even got a picture of himself. I'll see if I can find it, because it was like, oh my goodness, really? Who would have a pillow with their face on it? I mean, this is a picture of him. I'll just see if I can find the pillow one. I mean, that took the cake. And look at his house that he's living in. And why does this guy have such a flash house? Because he's spending your money. That's why. Let's get on with that. Let's go. Let's know my chat. And my sounds all right, Ann? So crypto addresses. So yeah, so that's all his photos on his that's not all his photos, it's a lot of his photo. I feel sorry for the kids, because the kids don't really know what Daddy does for work. But talk about loving yourself. I mean, isn't there a saying about the person that loves himself? I mean, people go, oh, why are you showing photos of the kids? I'm not going to sit here. This is public stuff that he's put on his Facebook page. Anybody can come along and see photos of his kids. I haven't got special access. I'm just surfing the internet like anyone. But he obviously doesn't care about what he's doing. He's blatantly going out there, flaunting his lifestyle. And wait until you see how much money he was claiming that people would get for investing $20. He doesn't care. He's just a liar. He's a scammer. So now it's good. So let's have a look. What else have we got here? So yeah, so there's some, anyway, so the other reason I do these videos is because I want to have a archive of these guys. So one day if we ever have to go, he does get in front of a court, which I don't think he will. We've got an archive of all these photos and the people that are associated with them. I've already gone through all his contacts and contacted these people. Here he is, obviously getting off a plane. He thinks he's the man. He's the boss, man. You're the boss. Do we need one of these? Yeah, some jail bars. Get used to that. You just, yeah. And this is the one here I wanted to play. Let's have a listen to this. Oops, there it is. We probably can get it playing. Oops, I think I just stuffed that up. Let's try that again. It's 1:28. I actually did a short with this particular video. Here we go.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night in any part of the world you are hearing my voice.
Oh yeah,
My
good
name
morning.
is Jesam Micheal. Jesam Micheal, a crypto lover. I want to sincerely, from the depth of my heart, say thank you to every one of you whom I call Spartans. The 125 countries across the globe we invested in AAX, the co-founders and directors of AAX.
So why would he stand in front of cars and do that? Well, I mean, why would he flaunt his wealth and do some sort of thing like that? Well, did he rush outside and go, excuse me, honey, I'm just going outside. I'm just going to stand in front of the cars and do a selfie video to the people that invested with me to say thank you for the cars I've got. I mean, really?
EX, I want to say thank you for standing by. Thank you for giving me your shoulder to lay my head in the time and days of my trials. I want to tell you thank you for believing in the tech and vision of AAX. I want to tell you thank you for closing your ears from naysayers who never believe in the tech I brought to the table to better the life of traders across the globe. I sincerely want to tell you thank you this evening. Just as the system is running in millisecond, trading in millisecond, withdrawals in millisecond, breaking history, bringing to the table that which has never been in the crypto space before. I want to tell you thank you from the depth of my heart. May my God bless you. My name remains Jesam Micheal. Jesam Micheal, a crypto lover. See you at the top. Bye-bye.
So my opinion is going to be the biggest scammer in the world. All right. So what I want to do is, if you go to their if you go to his what do you call it? If you go to what am I trying to say, Dan? If you go to his Twitter, not Twitter. So my opinion is going to be the biggest scammer in the world. Where did that come from? All right. So what I want to do his, oh my goodness, I'm talking to myself. Twitter, not Twitter. It's my own. So my opinion. Okay. So I'll just fix this up. I want to pause him. What I wanted to show you was I've gone to Telegram group. You can't copy any of the files very easily, but you can play them when you've got my flash gear. But I just wanted you to listen to the way he speaks to people because it's quite breathtaking. Let's have a listen to this.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, okay. We've got the introductions. Good on you.
Good evening.
Oh, good on you, mate. You're just a winner. Let's speed him up.
Good night. In any part you are in the world hearing my voice. Jesam Micheal here.
Speed
When I drop right up, I love adding up voice notes to make sure everyone in the community is being carried along. Because some understand in parts, some understand through write-ups, and some understand through voice notes. To some,
what I'm trying
my intonation, my
to do here.
English intonation is
that?
hard to their ears to understand, which is okay. I am an African, a blooded African. I speak as an African, not to sugarcoat it to make you feel I am a white man who lives in Africa, and then I want to speak funny. No,
he just gets in a rant and he just gaslights people. He's an awful person. You can hear it in his voice. Here we
God allowed it to happen for us to have a better, more bigger future. The plan for version 2.0 of AAS, whom I call the mother of all wizard, was to be implemented December 2022 to December 2024. It's a 1-year time frame project. But here we are already, adding up the features of version 2.0 implementing them, integrating them, hitting the ground, running with them, seeing them working out perfectly as planned.
Yeah, it's not perfectly as planned, mate, because no one has been able to withdraw the monies that you promised for at least 6 months. So I'm just going to get rid of that and put that somewhere else, and might come back to that channel. But I do want to play a few more videos, because not everyone can get access to these videos. But when I saw that video, I thought, what a creep. So I just want to play a couple more and see what else we can find in this guy, if I can get this out without it causing a grief.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening,
I've had enough of you.
good night.
This is his swimming pool. What was a swimming pool?
Good morning,
But
good
does it?
afternoon, good evening,
Gotta
good night in any part of the world or you are hearing my voice.
I don't want to hear you.
My name
Mate. Go away.
is Jesam Micheal.
Oh my God, go away, Jesam Micheal. Stop
Jesam
singing that stupid voice. God, he's doing my head in already. How do you guys? Look at this. He's got a swimming pool with his name in it. Do you love yourself? I mean, what the heck? Excuse my expression. Let's have a listen.
I love the name Jesam Micheal. Wow, a dream come true.
A dream come true.
Jesam Micheal.
It's Jess Scam, actually, mate. You've done it wrong. All right,
The name
what else?
Jesam
Stop
Micheal.
that doing its talking when I'm doing this. It's not been very nice to me. All right, sorry guys, it's a bit tricky. I don't know why that's doing that. But anyway, what else have we got? We've got the car.
A dream come true.
Oh, there it is. I see what's happening. All right, I'm up with the play now. What else do we want to see of this idiot? He's got lots of car photos. Somebody's given him a birthday cake. Oh, Father Christmas, really? I don't think if I was a scammer, I'd really want my kid on the internet. But let's put her on the internet. It's already on the internet. This isn't private. This is public information.
Daddy Angel. Daddy Angel.
Oh, he's living the dream of your money, isn't he? So that's what I got from that. Anyway, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, there you go. No,
yeah.
just turn that down. But this was actually 47 weeks ago. Victory strong. I'm tired. It's freaking 1:45 in the morning. Let's have a quick look at this one. Oops, sorry.
Back to the butter.
He loves his jumpsuits, doesn't he?
I say, girlie, ready. I did pussy.
Yeah.
I did pussy. Oh, yeah, pussy. I did that.
Oh, I think we get the idea, don't we? Anyway, any information about him, please do let me know. I'm building a database on him. All right, so I wanted to have a look at this this thing here. This is a lady which I think's in bed with him, probably literally as well. I don't know, but her name's Elsie Queenie, and she was working out the compounding interest in calculator. So she was telling people, because I remember seeing another video of him in his lovely lounge, and he's got the TV on the wall, and he's encouraging people to watch this very video. So that's why I thought I'd do it. So let's have a wee listen to this, and let's see whatever. We've got some messages in the chat room. Anne has basically said, we're all meant to be millionaires by Christmas. We don't believe you, Jesam. You are nobody. You are the only one withdrawing the millions. People like you are disgraceful to crypto. Yeah, give crypto a bad name. That's saying a lot. All right, but this is what's really like. He's got a decentralized blockchain that's not associated with any blockchain that anyone knows of. Binance has had, I found other videos where there was letters from Binance saying they don't have anything to do with him. He's obviously spending the money and building his own wealth, and this guy is just a liar, cheater. But when I watched this calculator one, I thought, oh my goodness, people believe that this is possible, and no one stopped to ask where the money's coming from.
To the #1 channel for Afriq Arbitrage and crypto and blockchain education, motivation, and news. I am Afriq Queen, and man, am I like just blown away by the love and the support of the AAS community. Sir, Mr. Jesam Micheal, the king, has recognized my channel, and it just blew me away that the support that came with it from the rest of the community has just blessed my heart so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate.
So I'd be interested to know whether this lady still feels the same way about this. I mean, obviously, if everyone's hurting real bad about losing all their money, I'm just wondering if she's still aware that this guy hasn't paid out any money, because her whole channel was pretty rampant in actually promoting his videos. So I can only assume, like, when I've had other people like Jason, whatever his name is, I can't get his name right. I'm just having Jess Scammer. That's good. So if you look at her channel, she's still promoting it. Like a month ago, she hasn't done it for a month. If you go to a YouTube channel, always click on videos, because you'll get all the videos they've published except for the live. She's never done any lives because there's no live tab there. But a month ago, she was still pushing. So she must be on the payroll, obviously, which is pretty sick, really. We also found some interesting stuff about their domain name. We might actually be able to get hold of their domain name at the moment, which is a bit of a laugh. But anyway, so this lady's quite rampant, video after video. So she's obviously getting paid by him to keep producing the hype, which is absolutely crazy. So let's carry on listening to the video and let's see. Oh, this is really short.
You guys and your support and your love in the community. Man, this is the best community ever. Afriq Arbitrage community cannot be touched, and we will not be stopped.
Well,
so once again, thank you. I cannot.
Isn't it stopped at the moment because no one's getting any money?
I say thank you enough for your love and support. I love you guys as well. Now, I want to start this show off by...
and this is really cool. There's a message in the chat room here, and it's basically saying that people have actually borrowed money from the banks or their friends to invest in this opportunity so they can get rich due to the promises that Jesam has actually said to people. And then you've got ladies like this telling you that you invest $20. Now, $20, I'm assuming, is like $200 in America or New Zealand. When there's, and these people probably invested all they had because they were meant to get rich by Christmas.
Going over the compound calculator again, I'm still getting questions on my Telegram about how to use this thing.
If you know this lady's Telegram, please do share it with me. I'd be much appreciated, because I like being in those Telegram groups.
So when you click on the link, I have it in the description in my video, and I also have it linked in my Telegram group. When you click on it, you're going to go here to daily compounding. You click there, you close out this thing, the advertisements. Okay, so for $1,000, I'm going to use this example because a young lady or young man, I'm not sure, was asking on my Telegram, in my Telegram group. So 1,000. We're going to put 1.65% daily. Make sure
that amount does not add up. That does not make sense. I mean, where is this money coming from? Especially from a decentralized blockchain that is not connected to anything. I mean, this is all smoke and mirrors. This guy's just blatantly told people they're going to get something if they give him something. They've all given him something, and then he said, stuff you.
Here it says daily, okay? And then you're going to put 1 month. Why 1 month? Because let's say this is the best scenario I've come up with so far based on where we are in beta testing, okay? This is not a true timeline. This is just a best scenario, okay?
So anything that's in beta testing, don't get invested in it. It's just, like if it involves crypto, it involves a reward system if you refer people into it, and then it sounds too good to be true. Put those three things together, and normally you should be waving flags. I've actually bought some flags that I'm going to have waving next time I say that. They hopefully should turn up this week. It'll be quite exciting. So
we're going to put 1 month based off of the fact if we start in October, if we launch in October, on October 1st, we are going to launch at 1.65%. Okay, most likely. So from October to November at 1.65%, that $1,000, my 1 month didn't stick. Okay, so you got 1,000, 1.65 for 1 month. You click calculate. So from October to November, your $1,000 would have made, says total interest earnings, $633.89.
So that gave him 2 months to get away with your $1,000, right? And if people saw it growing like that, then why would you take it out? So if you worked out that there's 10 people who invest in an opportunity like that, you'll probably only find a handful of people, like maybe 20% of them would take their money off the platform. And then by that time, they've probably told everyone about this great investment opportunity and they've brought 2 friends in. And then when they all start trying to withdraw the money, it doesn't mathematically equate. And that's how come. So everyone's looking at this back end thing going, oh, look how much money I've made. I've made $633 in 2 days. Is that what I'm reading?
Means your total amount in your AAS account should be $1,000. That's your principal balance plus $633.89. Okay.
Now, one of my subscribers has just told me that they're going to give me this lady's details. Now, if you are that lady and you would like to get on a Zoom meeting with me and let's do an interview, because I'd like to ask you why you think this is a feasible business opportunity, because obviously Jesam is already still promoting this and telling people that he's now building shops and giving people opportunity to spend their tokens. It's just crazy. But, you know, if you want to talk to me and come on a Zoom, we'd welcome to have you on my YouTube. That'd be great.
Okay. Now, she wanted to know for a 6-month period, what would $1,000 be? Now, we were told that a 5% daily ROI bonanza is going to take place for 2 months in a row.
Oh my God. Did you guys just hear that? That makes no sense. Where's the money coming from?
So this scenario requires October to November, 1.65%. Then we're going to do November and December at 5%. Okay. So you have 1633. We're going to put 1633 in the calculator.
And times it by 2.
Then we're going to change this to 5% because this is the amount we're trading off of now. That's why we're changing this top number. This is how much you have in your account now. And then we're going to do 5% for 2 months. Oops.
2.
Now this would make a total.
So now what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen, is because you haven't taken your money out, you're going to be rewarded. And that's also a carrot to encourage people to leave their money in, because the very last thing they want you to do is obviously take the money out. And if you take the money out, it would all fall over, and it's all fallen over.
Of 3 months that you've had your $1,000 in AAS. Okay. So after the 2 months of the 5% bonanza, your account will be at $32,028.
So that's a 30% return in 2 months, 4 months, I should say. I think it's just ridiculous. You know, built on an idiot that has no business sense in his head at all. All he knows how to do is spend money on clothes and shoes and handbags for his wife and some cars, which I don't even think are that classy myself. In America, or most people drive around in Lamborghinis and Porsches and all that, and you've got a Range Rover? Oh no, you've got a Mercedes? Who cares? It's a heap of shit. Just saying.
Okay, that is after 3 months. Now.
Oh, it's 61 days. I just saw it there. Now I'm following this. Oh, I might have to watch this again in a minute.
After the 2 months of the 5%, the platform is going to drop back down to 2.2%, which means we are not going back to 1.65. Over time, that ROI percentage is going to continue to go up. So after the 5% 2 months, we're going to go back to 2.2%. Okay. So you have 32,028 in your account now.
See, Anne has just said that it doesn't matter what calculation she gives because no one can get the money out. So this is just like playing a game of Monopoly. You know, when you're the banker and then somebody asks for a loan, or you decide that you're not going to put the money in the bank, you're going to put it all on free parking and play gamble. This is exactly what this is. It's all about gambling with people's emotions, you know, and, you know, I just think the people who think this is legitimate have obviously been sold a scam, haven't they?
We're going to do 028. 028.
Oh my God.
Okay. At 2.2%. Now you've already done 3 months and you want to see where it's going to be at in a total of 6 months. So we're going to do this 32 for 3 months. Okay. Are you ready? Because it's going to be a big number.
Oh my God, Drongo.
All right. So after 6 months, your $1,000 should be around 232,000.
Should be. Did you really think you're going to get $232,000 back because of investing $1,000? So if you did think that, you would actually find that $1,000 and hopefully you're going to put that in there. You're going to get what they say you're going to get back, and then it's going to change your life. No wonder people in Africa, that's why they go after the third world countries. To try doing this in America. Just unheard of. I just did a Ponzi scheme the other day that was too good to be true, and they were offering 0.8%. Once again, it's like Anne says, it doesn't matter how much this calculator shows. It's just there's no money there to make this work. It's just a blatant lie. And you got this lady in there getting all excited about it, like she knows, like she's a business, what do you call it? A financial advisor. It just absolutely disgusts me that there's people like that. But feel free to come on my YouTube channel and tell me why you thought that was a good idea at the time.
$39. You would have earned over $200,000 off of your $1,000. Okay. And that's in 6 months. Now that is a very real scenario because Jesam Micheal has said in his voice, in a number of his voice messages, that 5% bonanza will definitely happen for 2 months. There is a small...
Oh, well, if he said it, it must be true then, eh? You got peace of mind on that one, haven't you, kids?
A possibility that this bonanza could happen for 3 months. But as of right now, it's a guaranteed 2 months, okay?
Guaranteed 2 months. Man, imagine taking that lady. In New Zealand, we have a thing called the Commerce Commission. And if she says something like that, it's a guarantee. She'd have to stand by that. Maybe we should find out where this lady lives. I've already been told that she's going to be able, we're going to be contacted by her. But why not... yeah, why not tell me where she lives? Give me her details. I'll ring her up. Give me her phone number, her email address. Give me whatever. I'll write to these people.
Okay. So 1.65 for launch, 5% bonanza for 2 months, and then we move back. We drop back down to 2.2% moving forward. For nobody knows how long we're going to stay at 2.2%. So please let me know if this tutorial was a good one. Young lady, your 6 months, $1,000 for 6 months. This is your total. Okay. Please play around with the calculator. Please let me know if you have any more questions about how the calculator works. Or if you're confused about anything, we can just go back over it. No problem with me. I enjoy playing with this calculator. It blows my mind. So, all right, guys, this is going to be a short one. It's just a short tutorial video. I love you guys, and make sure you check out the next video. Good information coming up.
Oh, well, yeah, just breathtaking, actually. Yeah, I just don't even know how to, well, let's say you can help spread the word. I mean, what you can do, there's other YouTubers out there other than me, but let's say I come along to YouTube and I search for Arbitrage Systems, and then I put scam, and you put that into the search results. Okay, so we've got this guy here, and there's other people that have also, like this one here was the one I was actually looking at, and I thought this was brilliant. This is a letter from Binance showing you that they have no association with them whatsoever.
Blockchain with a smart contract and proof of liquidity.
Let's go back a little bit.
It's not actually opening. Okay.
Well, hold it. Let's go back to its.
Any claim that Binance is associated with or endorses.
I'll just go back a little bit more.
Sending out emails to
and just a little bit more. There we go. Listen to this one.
It says from Afriq Arbitrage System. Let me quickly read this to you. It says, dear Binancean, we have been receiving reports from users in the African region, especially in Nigeria, that there's a company and platform sending out emails to the users claiming that they are associated with Binance liquidity pools. Binance is not affiliated. connected or associated with AAS, Afriq Arbitrage System, in any way. Any claim that Binance is associated with or endorses AAS Afriq Arbitrage System is unauthorized and false. Please stay vigilant and safe and watch out for AAS Afriq Arbitrage System. So you can see Binance clearly disassociating themselves from Afriq Arbitrage System. Now, this is the system that Jesam Micheal have been telling us that if you come here, I'm still going to complete this email. I'm going to read this email to the end, but let me show you something. Now, the website of AAS is not actually opening, okay, but here is the trade on LinkedIn, okay, about Binance, about AAS, okay. So you can see here where it says Afriq Arbitrage System is built on blockchain with a smart contract and proof of liquidity domicile with Binance. The way AAS work is very simple to understand. Arbitrage is simply buying low in one market. And so basically what I'm trying to say is it keeps making this statement that their fund is domicile, liquidity pool. So, you know, a whole lot of guys that are into all this investment platforms don't really understand what is liquidity pool. So it keeps using that word liquidity pool on Binance, trying to make people believe that is doing business directly with Binance. And now you can see Binance denying that association. Okay, let me quickly read through the mail for you. We only and always recommend users to trade directly on our platform, on our Binance.com platform. Kindly visit Liquid Swap to use Binance liquidity pool. Okay, please be cautious and stay safe. Please verify with an official Binance channel if.
So it's pretty cool. So when I find a good video like that, I always make sure I subscribe and give kudos to the person that spent the time putting it together. And then I might just say something nice like, thank you so much for putting together this video. I would love to connect with you. You're doing a good job. I have also done a couple of videos. Would love to interview you and listen to what you've got to say about this notorious scammer. I don't know if you could hear it when I was doing that, but I use voice recognition. So that's what I do. And I'll send that comment away and hopefully he'll check out my YouTube channel. We might actually have a meeting with him and let's create some awareness around it. So the other one, I didn't really have anything else prepared. I just wanted to test my new audio gear, but I know this guy, Paul Harrington, and he's awesome. So I just wouldn't mind have a quick look at this and see what he's got.
Afriq Arbitrage System, AAS. Is it a scam or is it the real deal? I'm going to just use this video here, which is somebody describing the returns you get with Afriq Arbitrage System
we just saw that.
on a daily basis. That in itself should be a massive warning sign. There are no legitimate, genuine way.
Now, this video is only 2 minutes long, but that there straight away, I mean, come on, guys, you really should pick up on this sort of stuff. That sounds too good to be true.
That you can make a guaranteed daily return, especially with very specific percentages and also with such massively high percentages. Remember, Bernie Madoff was running one of the most biggest and successful Ponzi schemes in American history. When I say successful, Ponzi scheme is a fraudulent way to get money from other people. So it's lies, theft, and so on. But let's have a look back and just see what the percentages are here. So we're starting at 2% day 1, 2% day 2, 2% day 3, and so on. Then it goes up to 3.5% day 6, day 7, day 8, and day 9 and day 10 get 5%. So the first 10 days you get 30.5% ROI, return on investment in your money. If we then follow that through, so then you get a summary: daily average 2.11%, weekly average 15.87%, monthly average 63.5%. So if you go and compound those numbers, it gets utterly ridiculous. There's not enough money on the planet to do this for very long. It's clearly a Ponzi pyramid scheme, and most people who join a Ponzi.
Do you hear what he said? There's not enough money on the planet for this to actually mathematically equate, and that's true. But yeah. Another good YouTuber, I've watched a couple of his stuff in the past. He's brilliant.
Ponzi pyramid scheme will lose money. You never know when this is going to collapse, when the website is going to vanish. It could be any day. It could be just after you put your money in, or perhaps it could be 30 days, 60 days after you put your money in, and you're just starting to see some returns and you put more money in and so on. But the guarantee is that mathematically, most people will lose money in a Ponzi scheme. So do not join Afriq Arbitrage System. If you're in it, then try and withdraw your money as quickly as possible, as people like me will do videos to warn people, and it will collapse inevitably, because if people start withdrawing their money, they are not making any arbitrage trades. There are no trades you can possibly make that would give you these sorts of returns. Anyway, I hope that video has been useful for me. Do subscribe to the channel if you're interested in proper, genuine ways to make money, and I'll see you on the next video.
Yeah, good stuff. Once again, I'll just say thanks, Paul. Short but very to the point video. I'm currently doing a bit of an investigation on this notorious scammer as well. All right, so let's go. So what have I got? Okay, thanks, Paul, for doing the point. I'm doing a bit of this on this notorious, on the notorious right, I'm going to read it to his name. We're going to call him, instead of Sam, every bad gangster guy has got Sam in his name, so we're going to call him Scam as well. I actually featured your video in my video that I've done about him as well, and I've told everyone they must subscribe to your YouTube channel. Keep up the good work. There we go. So, yep, that's how you use a YouTube channel. So you always try to provide a comment. Oh, my goodness. Comment failed to post. Is that because... I might try that again. Oh, no, worked that time. All right, it's good. So, yeah, so that's just a wee bit of thing. I mean, just look at this guy's house, for goodness sake. I mean, that's a serious bit of a house there, isn't it? And that's what he's building for himself with your scammer money. All those $1,000 that went in there, told him that you put $1,000 in. Let's go. Let's go. G'day, Richard. How you going, mate? All right. So that's that. And what else we got here? So, yep. So that's what I really want to do. So that's the video we've just done. I am a scammer. I got a guy that has 500,000 YouTube subscribers telling me that my thumbnails are too busy. And I'm going, no, they're not. But I listened to him. That's this guy here. He's got 500,000 subscribers. And he sent me a long email to give me some advice how to get my YouTube channel going, which is really nice. CoffeeZilla, well, he gave me his phone number and we talked for half an hour. He was trying to help me out. He's got some awesome videos in there. They go after the big guys. I go after the small guys. The problem with the small guys is they don't have much money because I've lost it all to a scammer. So you can pay me for my time and energy by subscribing to my YouTube channel. That's all I ask. Or if you really can't afford $5, buy me a coffee. Last night, I got 2 coffees for my videos. I woke up in the morning and I saw that in my emails and I go, thank you very much. That's very generous. It does help. So I appreciate that if you can do that, but it's not a requirement. The other one is my mate, Rob. He's called the CryptoSage of critical thinking. Now he's just done another video. We're currently going after We Are All Satoshi. And that's another story in itself, but he's just published a video 3 hours ago. Now, just the effort and the time that goes into doing these videos, this is why I'm enjoying my lives. I can click stop, and instantly I can go to bed and it's produced. I did get somebody telling me that I didn't put timestamps in the video. And I just wrote back and said, well, I was crawling into bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. Sorry about that. Timestamps are a brilliant thing, though, because you can actually... fast forward to a video, and I'm going to show you how my long form content actually works. And I'm doing this because people don't know how to use YouTube. Now here's a video that's 1 hour 41 minutes long. If you go to the more button, which is down here, there's a little wee more button. I don't know why they don't make it bigger. You click on that and it shows you all the timestamps.
It is not correct, as he now submits.
You go to the bottom
offers to settle based on the removal of offending material because that was his only conceivable remaining remedy if he had seen the proceeding through.
Yeah, if you saw the... Persevere with me there for a second. Default view, I've got it big because I'm on a screen. So if you do that, then what happens is if you go view all the chapters turn up here, and I normally put them in most of my videos. And that means that you can read the cost of the claim. the cost of indemnity, the principal, and then you just click on that part there, and it takes you to the exact part of that video. So you don't have to watch the whole lot. This was the this is quite an interesting video. This is where the judge wrote a massive 10-page letter back to this guy that tried to scam me, why he thought he was a terrible person. And this guy chickened out when he was trying to take me to court, and he has to pay my $27,500 lawyer fee. It's great. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how timestamps work. So for your viewing pleasure, I do long-form content. And that's what I like doing, because a lot of people, like Richard, who's in the room at the moment, is a truck driver, and he listens to my stuff while he drives for hours and hours and hours. So these 15-minute videos are dangerous because he has to keep looking for new ones. What else can I show you? So any information about him, as I said, do go to my website. Provide me information anonymously. It's not rocket science. I have a pretty substantial website. You go to dehek.com. It will load up a website that's black, like the one you see on the screen at the moment. And I will turn that filter off that I use. Filter gone. Let's go. And now you can see a nice black website. You've got contact button up here. You click on the contact us button. I'm tired. It will take you to a form, and it will allow you to fill out all your stuff anonymously. And I do respect your privacy, unless you're a scammer, then I don't. But fill that out, give me information, anything at all. It goes into my database. And if you don't know what my database looks like, this is a sample of a new person I'm building up information on, which is obviously Jesam. And if you go to here, you'll see that I actually have over 100 scammers that I am currently actively going after. Your name hopefully isn't in there, so don't promote these Ponzi schemes. Don't tell your friends and family. If you want to throw your money away into crypto and you think it sounds too good to be true, then keep that too good to be true opportunity to yourself. Because it's just not any good. It's just a dangerous thing to do. So these are the people I'm currently investigating, and I'll show you something else of interest. There's quite a few scams out there at the moment. You might think this guy's, so just look above my head, and in here, you'll see all these URLs. So URL is a uniform resource locator. I bet you didn't know that. Look at this. Just look how many of these URLs. Now, there's about 130 of them here. These are all like-minded opportunities of a lifetime where you could potentially be scammed by listening to one of these opportunities. But they're rampant. They're everywhere. I am not short of videos and things to investigate. That's why I like doing this live content. And I'm going to do some more videos about our friend here, because he's theoretically, I think it's $87 million has gone missing, and he's already thrown his mate under the bus. All right, so this is the fun part of the meeting where we actually open up Zoom. And we will now open up a spreadsheet, and we're going to go see if we can gate crash some, some Zoom meetings. So with a bit of luck, I will be able to find some Zoom meetings to crash. I'm just hopefully going to open up. Yeah, there it is. And there we go. So let's find the Zoom links. Here we go. And we've got them on the right place. All righty, let's cause some disruption. Let's phone up some scammers and talk to them, name and shame them. So let's do the first one, which is the obvious one, and that is We Are All Satoshi. Let's have a go in there. Now, today I'm dressed up as Kalpesh Patel, and I'm wearing a Superman costume. So I won't last long in the meetings, but it is 2:15 in the morning. So let's see if they will allow me in. Oh, just put that down over there. It looks like they're not going yet. That's okay. We'll find another meeting. Now we're going to go into the leaders meeting. I like to work down the list. I'm going to try cleaning this list up a little bit. But this is the leaders meeting where I found Sam Lee, which is a notorious scammer. And what have I got going on here? This is pretty cool. Join the leave and join. That's it. And daily leaders meeting. Is anyone in there? Let me in, let me in, let me in. Now, the next one I go to, they seem to always have it open, but I've been in there before dressed up as Kalpesh Patel. So if you don't know who Kalpesh Patel is, he actually made $88 million from promoting a Ponzi scheme called Hyperverse. And he now lives in the 56-story building overlooking the Majestic in Dubai. That's where all the scammers live, in case you didn't know that. Right, let's go here. This will be open. Come on. give us a meeting. If you have any links to any Zoom meetings, please do email them to me. Go to my Telegram group and find me. I'm not hard to find. All you need to do is go to my, what do we do? Go to my YouTube channel, view the channel, and if you're looking for the link to my Telegram group, you will find it. Go to the About Us section on my YouTube, and here you will see a blurb about me, and then down the bottom here you can see all the links to my calendar. You can book my time, you can buy me a coffee, you can listen to my podcast, and this one here is Odyssey, is another one I must show you. Odyssey is where I put videos that will get taken off YouTube, so check out that as well. There was a scam where they had a secret video the other day, and I downloaded it with much difficulty, and I put it on my Odyssey account, so do check out those ones. And as that loads, I will try going into, we'll go to Wee Global, see if they've got a meeting going. Where's he gone? Come on. At least give us one meeting. Don't meet, leaves me. There's always one meeting open. Launch meeting. This is Mark Davis from The Satoshi Show. And he's, oh, hold up. I've got too many screens open. I'll just bring this one back onto this screen. Leave and join. Passcode. Oh, I get painful. Why does it need one of those? Indian. Oh, they put a password on it. They're getting clever. It's all right. I've got the password, but not that one today. We'll leave that one alone. This is Lucky Queen. Let me in. No. It is Sunday night, though, isn't it? Maybe they have Sunday nights off. What's Richard say? Are you driving today, Richard? I see you in there. I see you in there, brother. Lucky Queen. Oh, it keeps going back onto this screen. Problem I had. No, that won't be anyone in there. Vend. Vend is the dregs of what do they call it? Sam Lee. I went into a meeting the other day and Sam Lee was in there and there was only 20 people. So that's what Sam's got down to, 20 people. Absolutely incredible. I think if this password doesn't work this time, I'm going to take it out because it hasn't worked for the last few days. No, that didn't work. So I'll take that one out. They must have updated that. Pinnakinak, you know him? Well, he's got his own room. He's the guy that's trying to tell everyone to take the dregs of what they lost out of Hyperverse and invested in Diversal. And this is his private, personal Pinnakinak. Every time I enter this room, they get an email. Well, I get an email when people enter my room telling me that somebody's waiting for me in their room because that's how it works, you see. No, not that one. All right, so now we'll go to this one here. What's this one here? But one day we'll get them. We do often get these rooms are open. It's better during the week. Unable to join this meeting. That means they must have blocked me for good that time. That was clever. They're getting clever. Then we go there. No, I know that is meant to be vend, so I'll just try it manually. Vend. Oops. Vend. Boom. No. Oh, this ain't much fun. Sorry, guys. Let's go to the Anzac room. This is Australians, but it is about 12:30 at night, so they may have it open, but I don't think so. Local number. And then I've got 3 more after that. No. This one. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll ring up our new friend. How's that sound? Yeah, it does seem like there's very few Zooms. Hey, we'll ring up Jay, whatever his name is. Let's do that instead. That's going to be more fun. Okay, what have we got? We've got WhatsApp. Let's call him on WhatsApp. Right, now what's his name? We've got him down there as Jesam. Let's have a look. So it's J. This is name. I can spell his name. I just can't pronounce it properly. No. Let's see if he's blocked my number. Let's go to my contacts. Might have to check the screen off for a second. All right, we're good. All right, so that's good. So we've got J, Sam. There he is. Right, give him a ring. Let's see if he answers. What should we say to him? I know, I've got it all prepared. I'll just get the right, I'll get the right message from him. Recording. There it is. All right, we're ready to roll. You'll love this one. I'll turn it up loud. Let's see if he answers. Should we do a video? That might be better. Is that going to answer? Cancel that. Here we go. It's me. Let's ring him up. Cheers, Sam. Come on. Pick up your phone. What's the matter with you? Chicken. Let's ring his normal phone then. Mobile. Oop. Where'd that go? He's hung up. He hung up because it didn't ring long enough. Let's ring him back. Let's keep ringing him until he gets fucked up. Oops, excuse, disappointed. I'll tell you, this is what I'm going to play him. We'll keep ringing him. I'll be annoying him. I know who you are. I know what you have done. Okay. And if you're thinking of escaping with people's investments, I can assure you there's nowhere you can hide. Nowhere you can hide. What I possess is a specific set of skills honed over a lifetime of unraveling financial deceit. Skills that make me a living nightmare for fraudsters like you. If you return the investments now, that will be the end of it. Ooh. I won't pursue you. I won't track you down. But if you choose not to, I will find you. I will expose you. And I will assure you face the full force of the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I wonder why you didn't answer the phone. Why didn't you answer your phone? Must fix that up too, by the way. Pause. One shot. That's better. All right. Well, that's me, I think. All right. So that's just a short video. No fun there tonight. It's Sunday night. I should have really gone to bed. As I say always, do like and subscribe. It'd be nice to have you as a subscriber. Please do comment because that helps get these videos out. Really appreciate it. Make your comments meaningful. Ask a curly question. And tell us your experience about dealing with this guy. Did you really think that you were going to get $200,000 within a short period of time? And who's this lady, the Queenie lady, who thinks she can keep producing videos like this and do it for a living and promote somebody? I mean, what was the last one? A month ago. Surely this lady must have known that this scheme has all fallen over by then. Let's have a wee look. I just want to have one look at a wee bit of more. The last one. I'll just put a filter on that. All right, let's have a look.
Afriq Arbitrage System and where we are going. We're going to talk about why we are here as well. And if you did not watch the first video I did before this one, please go back and watch it for context. You guys need to see the first video first and then come back and watch this video, which is part 2 of that video right before this one. So now we are starting at 0.35. This point, there's 0 in front of this, okay? That's why the point's in front of the 3.5. 0.3.
Well, now she's telling people with the 0.5.
Says that we can move from 0.5.
That's what they call.
In our.
They do that when they realize they've lost all the money, and then they tell people, there's always an exit strategy. there's always an excuse. There's always somebody that hacked into their system. There's always someone that stole the money. Sam Lee, theoretically, he blamed the community because everyone withdrew their money. It's mathematically, like there was meant to be $260 million in his advertising budget. And then all of a sudden, because he was getting drunk and doing cocaine and all that sort of stuff, everyone decided to withdraw their money. Now, there wasn't enough members involved in We Are Satoshi to actually make the amount of money they lost as withdrawals, but that was the excuse they went with. It was just absolutely crazy. Yeah, but they just come up with a whole lot of shit just to string you guys along. So it's shocking. All right, I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Thank you for listening to my video. Sorry it was a bit flat. I just wanted to test out my new streaming software. So if you do want to watch me on Twitch, I know I'm a bit old for Twitch, or another one which I didn't even know about until today called Kick. And then we've got my Facebook page, and then we've also got Twitter. I am actually streaming live on Twitter right now. And then last but not least is my YouTube channel. So by all means, check it out, and thanks for watching. You have a fantastic night.